Congratulations to Ralu. The 2-8 has achieved first in Spree.
No! No! No!
Dolly, 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 Dolly. Hey! Dolly, 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 Dolly. Hey! Dolly, 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 Dolly.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Bash Gruffy, get back you flea infested mongrel.
Hello. Oh.
Have on backup facilities.
Hey, Nakadiva.
Is that something you should be mentioning on stream?
Believe it or not,
Hang on, is that
fine.
that's
As long as you don't tell people
that's
how
a weird
to-
one. The fact that it's actually a shout out,
It's
which
one of those
includes
weird
me
ones
in the clip.
that Loads of people.
How was Lego?
think
I was streaming when you did Lego.
Technically, the Div MMC would be
Hold him on.
Becky. I just saw
Do,
that.
do,
The Div
do,
MMC
do,
was
do,
Becky.
do. VGen. VGen. What is VGen? It's okay, Scruffy. I know you're being a moderator extraordinaire on multiple streams, which means you may not be able to be a moderator on my. Why did I do that? I have no idea. Moderator on my stream. I don't know how long this stream's going to be anyway, because I just want to finish this Shinobi. For emotes. Well, I was actually thinking of going to someone. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if he does art anymore. He used to do these regular art streams, and now he's just into gaming. I kind of miss when he did art streams. Do you know who I mean, Scruffy? There was a streamer. He always used to do art, and he always used to do it on stream. And he seemed to have pride in doing the art on stream and showing off what he did and everything else. Now he just seems to game all the time, or playing with. I'm not going to say it, but well, actually, I will say it. He's playing with his tits on stream. Not bongos, his tits. No, Neko. Most of my emotes are actually made by Scruffy. Ogre Warehouse. No, I think it's a. Oh, what's the word? What was it again? Oh, Vampire Hot House or something. Sweatshop, that was it. It was Vampire Sweatshop. That's the guy. I haven't seen him for ages. Vampire Sweatshop. I wonder what happened to him. Yeah, that's the guy. Vampire Sweatshop.
No, it's fine.
Not the best clip.
I'm watching with no sound, by the way, if you're talking to me. No, you're all right then. Said, I like to eat these really large joysticks that are shaped... I don't know what I'm saying. I just wanted to make a joke. Did he just pull out a yo-yo? Did I see that?
Not the best clip.
Does he have lots of idle on
His best clip is playing a particular game where you're a bunch of invertebrates. But no, I've got emotes by him and emotes by Scruffy, Neko. I just don't know what to have. Because it's like I have 7 open slots for animated emotes. Most of my emotes come through... No, not the Jackbox one. But most of my emotes come through just general conversation on this stream. And why is that? I don't know. The layout's weird on my thing. But that should be... Is it down here somewhere? There. So now emote. Actually, no. There. Now emote shouldn't go behind that. It should go above. For some reason I organised that. So if Neko's emote hadn't bounced there, I wouldn't noticed. But no, most of the emotes are through literal just conversation on the stream. So it's like the raid emote is, well, it's this, just with raid in the middle rather than me. I was talking, Scruffy doodled. I then stole the doodle and made it this, because this and arcade thing. Hello, Tara. You're missing an emote. I think you're missing 2 emotes. You're missing Jerome. No, you got Jerome. You're missing an emote there. I made an emote live again. Scruffy should remember that emote I made live. You may even see that emote on the list. So that raid emote was literally because I wanted a raid emote. I was talking about being in an arcade because of the arcade games and the retro games and stuff. Not that one. That's fine, Tara. Not that one. That one. Scruffy found it. Now, there's a reason for that one. I'll get to that in a bit. So the next one, the blue screen of death one, is because when I first started streaming, there was no idea what was wrong with my PC, but every so often randomly blue screen. That's been sorted now, but kept that. Now the problem is, I'm not too sure I should keep that emote. Yeah, that one. I'm not sure I should keep that emote now. I can keep it in the archive in the library, but I don't know if I should keep it because my PC doesn't. My PC overheats, so a PC on fire would work. But it hasn't blue screened in ages. Now I've said that, I should probably touch some sort of touch desk. That'll do. The next one's bean. Now, do I really need a normal bean and a multicolored bean? I know you did, Tara. That's why I'll keep it in the archive. But do I really need to have multiple beans? Because yes, I do this, which you can't see my face, which is a good thing. Come on, be nice. Yeah, can't be nice. At least don't be too bad.
Congratulations! Enter has to eat a range of rotten fish.
Orange rotten fish. Okay, orange rotten fish. Thank you, SpongeBob. Got 11 beans left.
11 to go.
I'm still trying to catch up from the charity stream. Orange. For some reason, there's orange on rotten fish. Most of them are orange. Oops. So the beans, obviously, from the fact I eat beans on stream with subscriptions, every 100 bits is a bean, or a donation to the charity was giving me beans. The Atari logo and the Commodore logos are both because I stream retro systems. Although, I've never streamed an Atari system. I have never streamed an Atari system at all. Commodore, yes, I've done the Commodore Amiga. Never an Atari system. The drink emote could work. Rage is actually taken from... How many years ago was it? Same with the Tiger, when I had an Antstream tournament of Growl. I've had 2 Antstream tournaments. I've worked with them, but I had one which was Growl. And the Rage one's still there, and I don't know if I should keep that or not either. Do we really need flesh? No, we don't. It's funny. Plus, I quite like the animated flesh. We don't need both flesh. We could just keep the animated one. The Misfit Pride and the Misfits Ally, we're keeping. Yeah. I mean, the best thing about them is because the letter M, the symbol for the Misfits, and they're also like in the rainbow, just like that below me, for some, which I've left. Oh, I change it now. I changed it. OBS crashed. It reset it. I'm not changing it again. It just teaches me not to mess with it. Misfits Spider, Misfits Ally. Yeah, keeping them. The Ant Race, I don't really need. I don't really do Stream Racer anymore, and I don't think many people do. To be fair, it's sort of died off, so I could get rid of that. It's like the Gasm. I found out if you name any emote Gasm, it automatically gets sent to Twitch to manually approve, no matter what it is. So you could have a picture of a mouse and call it Gasm, and it gets thing. Yeah, Ginger disappeared. Classic Chad was streaming Stream Racer for a bit as well, so I had it for there. I think Zombie Workshop did it at one point. A few other people have done it, but not enough of them have do it regularly for me to keep that one. The Girona one's quite funny because, well, I stream with them on a Monday. It's quite funny to have the emotes. Animated ones, I have 12 animated emote slots. The animated hype, this one, I can push a button. I'm keeping that. That button's only supposed to do it once, not twice. Was he trying to copy the Linus meme? No, he was actually doing something, but then because it has he was rectangular, but because the remote has to be square, I had two choices. I could expand, stretch it, and make it transparent, or I could literally just stretch them. So it was me who ended up copying the Linus meme on purpose. I thought it'd be quite hilarious. And to be fair, it is quite hilarious. The bean rave, yeah, I don't really need the bean and the bean rave. I can have one or the other. I do really like the animated Amiga tech. That's staying. Then I've got my I really need. Maybe I should put the. Why do I not? There we go. Maybe I should put that in as in the rave thing because it's a dancing, glowing, raving thing. No, the my icon doing the laughing thing. I'm keeping that one, which makes me wonder: do I really need two laughing ones? But yes, because I quite like it. And then you've got there's some for bits as well. So obviously we've got standard heart, but then I've also activated a red heart as well for if you've done enough bits. Hey, Thunder Phoenix, Lo and GG, they're staying, Scruffy, they're staying. Thunder Phoenix, we're actually discussing my emotes. That high emote is probably going to go because, to be fair, it was taken with a lower quality camera than this, and the light quality wasn't as good. So me going doing that, this is a lot better quality than the old one was. In fact, it was that way around, wasn't it? Because of the way around the hand is. Even though I wave like this, so somehow it's been flipped, so it's like that. But yeah, I'm probably going to end up replacing most of my emotes. So obviously I've got that heart. I also have another heart, which is a red heart, which is currently a bit one because I've got 15 viewers who've given me 1,000 bits. I have 7 viewers who've given me 5,000 bits. I have 2 viewers at the 10k bits. The 10k bit one needs updating because it's PG tips. It was just there to wind someone up. I'm actually thinking of just remove from slot. There you go. It's gone. So the Quake one, which is Antaeus, but the Quake logo doing my T, I quite like that. Still need to get find out if Scruffy's still got that in full size because he gave me, unless of course I have it as full size. Because, well, there's a new Quake add-on that I need to play. So, but at the time, I played the Quake. This, which should appear over there. In fact, I think you did give it to me. No, that's from when I played every single Quake game on stream. So Quake 1 all the way to Quake 4. Including Quake 3 Arena. Well, Quake 3 Arena, Quake 3 Team Arena. Play them all. Best ones are obviously the first 2 Quakes. Quake 4 isn't a terrible game. Quake 3 Arena and Team Arena has not a patch on Unreal Tournament. One day I might play all of Unreal games, but there's no point because Unreal's stupidly long. Honestly, Thunder, still a bit tired from Timeless. I was there till midnight.
has joined the chat.
Hey, Taz. I was there till midnight and accidentally, well, on purpose really. They said at Timeless that the after party upstairs in Arcane, well, not the after party, but going up to Arcanes, being able to go there, that there would be karaoke, DJing, and beer pong. But nobody was doing the beer pong. Mainly because this is Matt was doing. I was doing the DJing while I can't remember her name, but she was trying to sort out the karaoke, which some people actually did some really good singing. Some people did some karaoke singing, and some people you couldn't hear because the volume was off, as in they needed to adjust the volume. Anyone who's done karaoke knows what I mean by karaoke singing, especially after the fact that a lot of people had a few drinks. The beer pong, however, it's killer pong, and it was literally me and Mumbo Styles having a chat at the bar while ordering a drink, talking about it because no one was organising it. Was it like Vic Reeves? No, Vic Reeves actually sung a bit better. I'm so dizzy, but no. I keep forgetting. My mic now picks up sounds. So me and Mumbo Styles were chatting, and it was like, well, nobody's setting up the beer pong. So we turned to the barman and goes, how would we set up the beer pong? I mean, the screens weren't on anyway. And they were like, oh, we'll give you cups, we'll give you the balls, you just buy your own drinks. It was like, so I went to Mumbo, okay, I'll get the cups and balls and do that. You get the people in. So between the two of us, we set up beer pong. And we were playing beer pong, and Kristen A did pretty well. She didn't win, but she did pretty well. I didn't win either. I got knocked out. But no, it was fun night. Yeah, you may have enjoyed it, Thunder. The only thing I noticed, and I don't know if you noticed this, Thunder, a lot of the invited creators turned up, went into arcanes, and didn't go to Timeless itself. At least that's what I seem to see. There was quite a few creators that just sat in the secondary area, because obviously it was quieter and stuff, and just sat in there chatting while the Just Dance and stuff's there. So at least they'll take, and the Minecraft build and the other stuff there. But I noticed a lot of the creators didn't actually go into the main hall, didn't do the stuff at Timeless or do anything like that. Now, I don't know about you, but I think that if you are a creator and invited to something as a creator, there should be some sort of creating around it. Yeah, well, I went to grab food at one point. I walked round to the Asda around the corner. There's an Asda Express around the corner, so I went there and got a meal deal because it was cheaper to buy a meal deal. Sorry, I just hit my mic. Cheaper to get a meal deal than it was to get chips from Punch Tommy's. Ashens' talk started out talking about the fighting fantasy books, and it was about how you can get yourself locked up, soft locked in a fighting fantasy book. And then he moved on to talking about getting soft locked in a real game, which he literally did he was playing the game live with people telling him what to click on and stuff in order to try and get soft locked. So he did that. Tara was there as well. I actually ended up missing most of Ashens' talk because I was catching up with people. And I also ended up catching up with Ashens as well. Spent quite a bit talking to him.
Hi, everybody. Hello, Taralu 228.
Hello, Taralu 228. Now, I don't have a lot of pictures. Let's see if he'll let me do this. No, it won't let me do this. I was hoping he'd let me do this. No, I can't. I was gonna bring up the picture of Tara and Pikachu. Tara was in a giant Detective Pikachu costume, and it was one of those that as soon as she could get out of it, she did, because it was a bakehouse in it. No, the talks were fun. The Go 8-Bit guys were really good to watch, and their talk was really, really good. The talk I missed was the the one with the dark side of content creation. Luckily, Big Fuzzy Yak has uploaded that, so I can watch that back. But that one I missed. That one I missed because I was getting food. Just Dance, I caught a bit of that in the second haul, and then watched the rest of the main final, which on my YouTube there is a video of Mag and the judges for the Just Dance doing Rasputin. If you haven't seen it, it's pretty good. There is some background audio of some crowd people there, but also the video, which has the song Rasputin playing about the Tsar. Well, you know, the person who slept with the Tsar's wife, you know, allegedly, and everything else. I'm not playing it, Tara. Anyone can go to my YouTube and watch it. It's blocked in Russia. It got a copyright notice saying it's blocked in Russia. So, yeah. I am not playing it, Tara. Like I said, it's on my YouTube. People can watch it.
Thunderphonics you were close, but second is still good.
Thunderphonics was close. But arrived second. So it was really fun out there. Rank number 4. I just love that. You redeem first, and you get number 4 on the actual GIF. Although I just realised, if you come first, it announces it in chat. If you come second, it announces it in chat. If you come third, it doesn't announce it in chat. I need to fix that. Remind me after stream. So they had the talks. They had the Minecraft build, which I didn't take part in because it was Bedrock, and I don't know controls in Bedrock. Bedrock, you're using a gamepad to play Minecraft. I use a mouse to play Minecraft. Thank you, Taz. I'm guessing that's my Rasputin, love of the Russian Queen. You must agree to YouTube terms and conditions to view this in bed. Okay. I can't see what it is. Yeah, keyboard and mouse for Minecraft. That's how I roll. The winner of the Minecraft build, incidentally, won by building a giant Pikachu in-game. Because the objective was to build something gaming related. They built a Pikachu. And that made him win. There was a Who's That Pokemon event, which Tara took part in and a few other people. I made sure I wasn't in the audience for that because I thought I'd distract Tara. But I was at the bar watching at the same time, which is how I know that Tara shouted out Dratini when there was a Gyarados behind her. She couldn't see it. Someone was supposed to be giving clues. She shouted Dratini. It was a Gyarados. Which is quite funny, really. Had a go at some of the games. There was some... And Tara's now shouting in the other room, it's not a dragon. Fair dues. It looks like a dragon. It's a bit like there's another one that looks like a dragon that isn't a dragon until you get to Pokemon XY, and then you can Mega Evolve it. Waiting for Tara now shout out what that one is. I know what it is. Which is annoying. I shouldn't know what it is. Went on the games. There was some really, really, really good games there. I've left the cards downstairs that I got given, which is annoying because I meant to bring them up. Because I'm actually thinking of grabbing them and streaming them because they were really good games. Yeah, you've got a Dragon 32. You've got 32 dragons. And then... yeah, there was the final thing where they were spinning to see who would win stuff. So you had anyone who bought a ticket, they span a wheel and they called out your name if you won. Now, the first person it landed on wasn't there, so it's respin. Now, I remember when they did this at Arcade Club, and one of the early timelesses, they had to spin it about 10 times. Because most of the people were actually somewhere else. But this time, luckily, the second person got it. They won a keyboard, a mouse, a monitor, A few other things as well. All of these, they were told, "Are you able to take it home?" And the answer was no. So Mag was like, "Where do you live? Well, I might be able to arrange for it to be delivered." It turns out it's 10 minutes down the road from where Mag lives. And then pretty much they finished up. Everyone moved into arcanes. I went round the corner to the Baltic Market and had some food. So I missed some other bits. Went back. Now, I didn't... before the arcanes, there was Wi-Fi Wars. Now, I didn't pay to play Wi-Fi Wars because I played it before at Insomnia 69. Nice. But I played it before in Insomnia 69, so I know how it works and stuff. They have changed it a bit since, but it was quite fun sitting there with some of the guys. Ashens was playing it. Sitting there with some of the guys who are playing it and not having to worry about it being something which I'm having to take part in. But then, when that finished, it was all into arcanes. Had to go into some of the machines. Had a nice friendly competition with Mumbo Styles over various games. We sat in a racing game which is based on... It's not Initial D. There is an official Initial D racing game, but it's a game based on that's not licensed. So there, and they're actually linked. Arcanes have actually got a cabinet that's linked, which is quite rare for them. Most of their cabinets aren't linked. We found that with started playing Time Crisis. 2 Time Crisis cabinets, both independent. Worst game ever. Just realised I've got a red ball here and a black ball here. I should move this ball up a bit. There you go. Really, I need to be able to get this over here so it's actually behind the red ball so nobody sees it. This hand there. No, so we did that. We raced against each other, and well, I beat him, he beat me, I beat him, he beat me. Was Daxtron on the outrun? I didn't even see the outrun cabinets. I know they have outrun there, but I didn't even see them. Well, they had them last time I was there. We play. There's a massive Pac-Man thing there, where you can actually, it's Battle Pac-Man, where the objective is to avoid the ghosts and beat the other Pac-Mans. Pac-Mans? I don't know. Beat the other ones by pick up the power pills and eating them. Well, obviously, you can also eat the ghosts when you do that. I'm not saying I'm okay at Pac-Man, but I won that. For some reason, if we go to an event and there's a Pac-Man tournament, I normally do quite well at it. I mean, this wasn't a Pac-Man tournament. This was just 3 of us playing Pac-Man, and I just ate them. It might be because I spent way too many times playing it when I was younger, or the fact I played it on Ant Stream and everything else too much. Then, you know, we also did My My, which Neko Diva would know, but we played My My, and I let Mumbo choose difficulty level every single time. Actually, I played it against Mumbo. I also played it against his Christine. I also played it against Dragon MCYT. Let them choose the difficulty and stuff. I just played. It bugged out on the last song. I was playing against Mumbo Styles, not Mumbo Jumbo, Mumbo Styles, and we were playing it, and he was on difficulty 3. It put me on difficulty 9. I mean, I'd already won beforehand, so I didn't need to win that one. No, they haven't. No, not Mumbo number 5. No, Thunder, the cocktail bar is exactly the same place it was last year. That hadn't changed. What I do understand is they've changed the cafe, but I didn't actually go in there. But the cocktail bar is the same area it was before. Because Last year, the Format After Party was there. And Dolly will remember this, if Dolly's still there and not off eating. I think she eats around this time. They did Killer Pong then. I know she remembered it because she took part in it. And that was done. That was organised by Gamer Time Official. So that you did beer pong at the Format After Party. Yeah, I know the Mario Kart machines on the first floor. You have 3 floors there. It is nowhere near as good as Arcade Club Berry. Not Spawn, but it isn't. It's probably the best arcade place in Liverpool. Considering that they closed NQ65 and Pixel Bar is not that good. Yeah, it's the best arcade bar in the whole of Liverpool. I went to go on Street Fighter and immediately didn't even go on it because I realised it was 1, an emulation machine, and 2, the arcade stick's worse than my cheap arcade stick. It needs someone to go in with a screwdriver and tighten it up. It was loose. It was like able to do that really easily when it's supposed to be quite tight. So I wouldn't have been able to do any moves. I like a tight stick. There's also a lot of emulation machines in arcades. No, I don't mind emulation machines when they're there for the kids to be able to play on it and stuff. But it's one of those where you also expect there to be... It's an arcade place. You expect there to be a lot more real arcades. When you go into the adult area, then suddenly all of the arcades are real arcade machines. But then you expect that when you've got 2 machines next to each other, they're linked. Yeah. That's what I mean. Some of them, I mean, there was, I don't remember which one it was, but it's a Neo, the machine is actually running as a Neo Geo, I don't know which one it is, the home one, not the MES, AVS. AVS? You know, the home system. It's the home system running an arcade cabinet. It's sort of, no. SNK would not have liked that. I think, in fact, it does make me wonder how many of them are running Misters. You know, this little thing here. How many of them are running this inside the machine? I know if you go to Play Expo in Blackpool, they do have. Okay, it sounded like it came across on the mic louder. They do have quite a few arcade cabinets running this nowadays because replacing the PCB, original PCB, is hard. Yeah, I know, Taz. I know that because someone I know literally has the AVS and then an adapter cartridge and buys the MVS games for the AES. AVS. So, AES? It is AES, isn't it? Well, whatever it is. But they have the adapter cartridge, so they literally plug the cartridge into their console, using their console, but they're playing the arcade games rather than the original games because just a few pins and a bit of logic in the board, and it just lets it think it's that. I also know Hitch. He uses he has used his joystick from his Neo Geo CD on his actual arcade board because they work. Because of course they would. They're the same. It's a slightly modified home system for the arcade. But it was fun. It was good. There was quite a few people there I recognised, and there was a few Scousers there. Someone called Thunder Phoenix was there. Atomic Moonchild was there. It's Kristen A was there. Zadulan. Taralu228, you may have heard of her. I've got your little figures you gave me downstairs. I need to figure out where I'm going to put them. Also, I think Mag forgot to give them away as prizes because I don't remember seeing him give them away at any point. Speaking of prizes, at random times they were throwing stuff into the audience. Tara bought a pair of glasses, which are the blue-coated glasses. They're worth £100. And she looked them up on Amazon. They're gunner glasses. I didn't catch any of the stuff. At one point, they told me just if I wanted to catch stuff, stand up and work back, and I just waved my stick and said no. Oh yeah, I've seen that as well, Taz. You can consoleize it. At the moment, my Mister is my Neo Geo because I can't afford to buy a Neo Geo. As it is, I'm looking forward to downsizing some of these. I don't need the BBC Micro. I've never turned it on. I don't really need the Atari VCS. When I say VCS, I don't mean the modern one, I mean the original one. Because again, I've never turned it on, and it needs a composite mod, and it needs a power adapter for it. Keeping the rest of them. BBC Micro has never been turned on since I've owned it. I mean, the SNES I've got, probably try using the SNES on the Mister and just give it to the SNES. Yeah, well, the magazine guy, I was speaking to the guy from the magazines because I know him. I've spoken to him a few times. He did okay. He said he didn't do too badly. But the others of them, I mean, I didn't even look at the one at the entrance. You know, tucked away in the corner. You walk past because they're tucked in the corner on the left. On the right, I had a quick glance, but I didn't really go there to buy anything because a lot of the time the vendors are overpriced. Well, they're not overpriced, but it's event prices. The wording I should probably use, where you can a lot of the time you can buy them cheaper elsewhere or cheaper outside of events. Magazine guy who's also in the books and all the magazines, he sells them the same price wherever he goes. And I was so tempted to buy a book, but then it's the whole carrying it back and everything else. If he's at Blackpool this year, then I might. If he's still got the book, I might buy it. It was the worst games to play of all time. I was thinking that'd be fantastic to get that, have it as a redeem on stream. Someone redeems, play a bad game, and then that would mean that I would then have to go to the next game in the book, see what it is, and not that stream, but the next stream, unless I already have it, would be me playing that game. If it was a game I have, or can get hold of quickly, then if it means I have to boot up the Mister to play it, whatever. Yeah, so yeah, the vendors didn't do fantastically, but it was one of those that I know some people did buy some stuff from a couple of the vendors, and some of the vendors did do well. And then the others, it's sort of, yeah, I don't know. It's the problem with Timeless is where do you put the vendors? The games, you put them in the corner. In the cubby holes, which is bad if you're in a wheelchair, and there was at least 3 or 4 people in wheelchairs. You put them in the corners, and you can chat to them and everything else. The back room, which, I've got to admit, the arrow trying to point into the back room wasn't the best. I said that to Matt. It's sort of, I know there's an arrow pointing here, and you've your photography booth, and you've got 3 games there. One of which I didn't do very good at, and I wasn't sure what I thought of it. It wasn't. I mean, graphical style made me a bit fuzzy as well. Completely black and white game, top-down roguelite game, shooter, twin-stick shooter, but completely stylized in black and white, almost like a comic style. And my eyes just couldn't keep up with it. There was a game which. Photos on my phone. Why am I trying to remember? There was a game in the corner that was like Smash Brothers, which what is called the Grand Slamboree. That was fun if you've got people to play it with. Now I was playing it against the dev and the AI, and how about I won? So there was that. Quite a good game. Now a game that is really good. And a game I am so tempted to get and play on stream is called Astro Burn. You play a cat. You're not just a cat. You're a enhanced cat that has an AI companion. Yeah, that's the one. I just couldn't get on with it. I don't know why, but I just couldn't get on with it. Yeah, Astro Burn, really fun game. Then, as Thunder Phoenix said, 9 rounds rapid. Photo of it. Photo of it. Can't really get it on my phone, but there. 9 rounds rapid, as Thunder said, isometric. When I was having a nice chat with the developer of them and Astro Burn, didn't get asked to go to Gamescom. Then there was Humble Ventures. Oh, that's weird. When did my phone do that? My phone just highlighted the Humble Ventures thing for some reason. That did it again. That was a old school 3D platformer in the style of stuff like not Crash Bandicoot. Actually, probably is Crash Bandicoot. Probably a bit more modern with N64 and stuff. Honestly, not a bad game. Probably not the type of game I would play for long periods. There was Ink Strings, which I didn't get a chance to play because either the dev wasn't there or it was busy. That's literally connect the strings up as much as possible. There was one I didn't get a chance to go on at all. They were showing apparently 2 games, Glitch Hunt and Beastbreaker. That was, well, they weren't there for much. I think they turned up late and had to leave early. There was one other, and where's my photo of that? That is weird. I know I took a photo. My photo is missing. I do have a photo of Ashens, though, for some reason. And a photo of a cow. That's Mag dressed as a cow because he lost a bet. Yeah, somehow I am missing. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, I'm missing a photo I took. I'm going to have to. Luckily, I've got the business card downstairs, so I'll be able to pick up the game. That was on VIP night, yes. You know, I'm a bit jealous, Thunder, because if they'd invited me to go to Gamescom, my answer would have been yes. I've got a passport, a time missing date. If you're driving there, I'll just jump in the van and come with you. Do I have to buy a ticket, though, or do they supply it? But no, if they'd asked, but no. It's one of those that I think they could tell that I wasn't really getting on with the game that much, which is weird. I like twin stick shooters. I like isometric games. I think it's the colour scheme with my eyes. I just couldn't seem to cope. But yes, VIP night, he came out dressed as a cow. We asked him if he was going to do it for the cosplay. He didn't. He was forced to dress up as something else, which I did tweet the photo out. Didn't need to copy it onto Blue Sky. But pretty much, let's see if it shows. There you go. Bad Piggy, Mag, and Red from Angry Birds. Mag didn't know he was going to. Stupid green screen thing. Mag didn't know he was going to be dressed up, but he was made to dress up. That was for the cosplay. Yes, I mean that's the thing because Mag gets involved. I mean he was dead at the end of it. He was at the thing at the cocktail bar and he was pretty much falling asleep on his feet with how busy he'd been. They had to be at Punch Tarnies from 8 o'clock in the morning, and they didn't finish till midnight the night before. So the VIP they were there. They at midnight. Everyone left. I walked back. And I happened to be walking with Ashens, so we were having a chat on the way. Then one of the guys who actually was working there said they had to be back there for 8 o'clock in the morning. I was like, it's half midnight. I hope you sleep well tonight then. So they got back and apparently they were there from 8 o'clock in the morning. Didn't finish till 12. So you had the day before where they were setting it all up for the day. Then the next day, now luckily they had the whole of Thursday to close it down. So they had a whole day afterwards to close down. They didn't have to close it all down there and then. But not the whole of Thursday. They had part of Thursday to close it down before Punxsutawney's opened for the public. So it wasn't terrible. Yeah. It was for them, I mean. But for us, I mean, I was general public. That was good. I didn't get to create it, so I didn't. So anyone who saw my tweet, my Blue Sky, my Facebook post, you'll notice that I didn't put a code out saying use my code because I didn't have a code. I just said buy your ticket and turn up. Use anyone's code. I use it's Kristen Zay's code because I knew her code because as soon as she announced that there was a code, it was like, yep. And then Thunder announced his code, but I'd already used one. So sorry, Thunder, didn't use your code because you announced your code after the fact. Or at least I saw your code after the fact. It was one of those that got fed up with the whole thing and then got turned down anyway. I did find out that pretty much any creator who turned up who wanted the VIP swag had to pay for an upgrade to VIP anyway. So, yeah. The only thing I'm disappointed in is because I applied for creator and waited, I missed out on the early access badge. Because I would have gone for the early access badge and the VIP upgrade and got everything. And what's really annoying there is I just realised I have spent the whole first hour of the stream talking, which means I haven't actually played the game yet. I've done a Thunder. I have spent ages talking and avoiding playing the game. Yeah. Sorry, Twitch is now telling me I should do a Plus program goal. No, isn't the Plus program for partner only, and I'm not partner? But yeah, so Timeless was fun. Yeah, chatting to Big Fuzzy Yak and catching up with her again was quite good. Stall alert. I'm not stalling. I've literally just got the final mission to do, and when it's complete, that's it. So there's not actually much of the game to do. One thing, Thunder, have you actually did you make anything for Timeless? Because when I was speaking to Big Fuzzy Yak, and something that she's actually put out as well, is if you go somewhere as a creator, do you feel like you should make something for the event? Now, in my opinion, yes. I just realised I've got some stuff on this. I think if you're going as a creator, you should make something. Now, it's like Dolly. She's going to format as a creator, so she's been having the format intro on her stream. She's muted it because she found out that every time she put the videos onto YouTube, it got copyright noticed because the music they're using is licensed. Now, they may have a right to have it, but flag it up every single time. So she's doing that. So she's creating something. Now, I'm hoping when she goes to format, she at least take some photos into some photos or something. But she's done something. There are some who literally just go, thanks for the ticket and turn up. Some photos and say thanks to the organizer, saying thank you for the hard work, see you next year, post on all socials. You did something. Was asking me if I was going, said it was sad that I was going to make it. Yeah, it would have been fun if you'd made it. I mean, you went last year. I think you'd enjoyed it. I know. I know the ads are coming in 5 minutes. 8 minutes, actually, according to the timer on the screen. We need to figure out how to get that on the screen. Or do the little... Ooh. You know the ITV thing they'd had with the lines dancing around in the corners, so the adverts are coming up soon. That's supposed to mean that tape recorders know when to stop and start to avoid the adverts. Well, not tape recorders. It was so the actual networks could sync it all in. I'm thinking of doing that. getting it up there on this scene and in a different place on another scene, and having it that when Barteus gives the warning, it pops that up so people know the adverts are coming soon. Anyone who's in the UK will know what it means. Anyone else isn't. But yeah, I just need an animated GIF of those lines. Yeah, there you go, Thunder. You did something. I think there's gonna be quite a few creators that don't do much. They may do something on the lead up to it, especially with the whole thing of more tickets you sell as a creator with your code, the more likely you are to win something. They obviously push that. Hey, if I'd been a creator and I'd won it as a monitor, I'd have said no thank you, give it to the next person. I have 3 monitors, I don't need another. This monitor, my main one here, this one, oh, shouldn't have done that. Focus again. Hello, focus again. Thank you. Is a 2K 180 hertz monitor. The monitor we're doing was a 1080p monitor. I have 2 of them there. So I wouldn't need it. I mean, I'd probably have taken it, but I may have also said give it to the next person. No, so yeah, that's the thing. I'd understand pinning it to the top of chat or putting it somewhere on stream. I mean, like I said, Dolly does the video at the intro and that's it, and then pins it on the stream. That's it. She doesn't. Oh, and there's a timed message that appears, but she doesn't talk. It's not constant telling you about it. When I had format tickets and a code last year, that's how I did it. I had a pinned comment. No, I didn't have a pinned comment. I literally just had the bot saying every so often that I'm going to format. If you want to go? Here's a code, and here's the link to get to it. I mean, I know what the code is, so if I want to buy tickets to format, I could use it. It's the same code for everyone. But I'm not going to format because I'm going to play Expo. Now, for Play Expo, I do have a ticket that's a creator ticket. But all I have to do, but I don't have a discount code to give everyone. So I will say I'm going to Play Expo. I'm going to go there. If I see you guys there, it'll be great. But you don't have to go. I don't have to feel pressure to do it. What I will do is I will this time, as long as I don't get ill, because last times I've done it, I got ill afterwards. So last year I got ill and then didn't actually do much except for show off some of the stuff on stream. But this time, if I don't get ill, I want to put it all together and actually make it a video on YouTube as well. At Taz, this year I stayed with Dolly because Dolly's got a spare bed. Yeah, I get that. I get that, Taz. Yeah, you should try Play Expo. I mean, you could still skip format this year and just go to Play Expo. The amount of it's like Josh, the presenter actually presents the stage, whereas the waistcoat, he's not going to be there because he's going to another event, and because I think it's Walk On, he's at this other event. And then he got asked after he'd already booked there because they hadn't asked him in time. Are you able to present? No, I can't. Then another voice actor I know who has done format in the past, she wasn't even asked at all. And she was like, I've done this before. I've presented for you. She was meant to have a discount for a stay at Blackpool along with a bottle of red. Huh. Okay, well the ads are about to start, so I'm gonna stop playing. I'm gonna stop gaming. Yeah, I'm gonna stop gaming for the adverts because I don't game for the adverts. So I'm gonna stop gaming for the adverts. If anyone can still see me, then that's good. I mean, Thunder Phoenix has got the black flag thing. Not say I am a person who sub to me, so he may or may not get caught by the adverts. Oh, was that the same hotel you stayed in last time? I mean, are you going to go there and take him up on the offer? I mean, adverts are now starting in whenever it kicks in.
No.
Yeah.
No. No.
to Norbreck. Yeah, so have you contacted them and asked them? Because if they have it all written down, then yeah, you're not going to play this year. You should go to play. I mean, if you go to play this year, I'll make sure that I ignore you when you say no to going to the after party, and I'll get you into it if I have to. Or at the very least, I'll get you to the unofficial after party, which is better than the official after party. To be fair, they may not even bother with the normal after party. The main reason I go to that after party is literally I'm able to then walk around taking photos of all the machines, take a video of all the machines, whatever, with nobody on them. So all the arcade cabinets, I can walk around videoing them. All the computers, I can take photos, can take video of all the computers. They have an awful lot of old computers there. The only place I can't go is the trade hall. Now, I'm hoping this year they don't have the stand which had the nice thing saying, "Please do not take photos of my stand." With better lighting and no overbearing music. Yes. I mean, they do dim the lighting down again afterwards. But to begin with, they have the lights brighter, which is better for recording. But the bit that got me was, yes, there was a stand where they were asking people not to take photos of it, because they know full well that if people took photos and posted it online, their stuff isn't their stuff. And I know that multiple people have been hit at one point or another with being copyrighted for someone else's stuff. I just want the little dancing black and white bars. Stupid AI. I don't want the AI.
Oh shit. Here we
Welcome
go
back,
again.
everyone. Now you're all back, I can do this. My gamepad turned off. I can shout out Thunder Phoenix. Oh yay!
I'm not quite sure what the hell has happened. I didn't do that. I promise you, I did not do that. It's no worries at all. Sometimes I come to lurk on channels and other times I'm really chatty. It's all good. As I say to everyone, look, chats, lurks, everything is all appreciated.
Okay, that just kind of cuts out. But yes, no, Taz, I never actually bothered with the audio in the end. I'd recorded loads of stuff, but then I realised the sound was that bad. I was just going to dub over the top. But for one of the videos I recorded last year, it came out awful because of the lighting. It looked fine on the screen, but as soon as I put it onto my PC, it looked awful. So I'm hoping I'll get better this year, because we've got an action cam, so we're going to try that alongside my phone. I've also got myself some new microphones, clip-on microphones. And my ones from last year weren't terrible. But these ones are better, should be better. And you're welcome, Thunder. I mean, I waited about an hour to do it. Ooh, I wonder if I can find... I'm still trying to find... I was trying to do it during the advert break. If I could find the ITV thing. Apparently, from the 1980s to the early 2000s, the Q dot was used extensively on the ITV and Channel 4 television networks in the United Kingdom as a commercial break was approaching. This was a benefit for regional playout centres who would need to run commercials for the broadcast areas. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. BBC used it as well, apparently, for queuing. All right. We have the product placement P as well. Hey, I finally found it. When are you going to let me save it? It's not. Browser's being thing. Have you used the mics I gave you the other year? You didn't give me any mics, Taz. I don't think you didn't give me any mics. No, you didn't. Right. Oh, wait. You didn't. No, you didn't. You gave Tara the mics. Didn't give me them. You gave them to Tara. So the answer to that is no, because Tara has them. Yeah, Tara has them. Didn't give them to me. You gave them to Tara. Tara co-opted them as hers, which is why I ended up buying my own, which are pretty much exactly the same make. They're the ones I used last year. And then I also ended up buying an up-to-date one. This is stupid. How am I supposed to check if my stream is working okay on YouTube if it doesn't actually run it live on the preview? But yeah, like I said, Taz, you didn't give me any mics, you gave them to Tara. So I now have, but I'll need to organise it later. I have those lines. So if I add new one, new image, add new image, browse. Come on. You ever see tons of people's pics? You ever see tons of people's pics after an event and things stuff? I remember seeing you, but no one. Yeah. Or the other one is, you were there? I don't even remember you being there. Because you see him after the fact and think, I don't remember actually seeing you. Or yeah. Come on, where is it? I literally just put it in the folder and now I can't find it. Oh, I didn't because the browser decided that this was unsafe. So that's what I want to do. When there's an advert coming, I want to put that in there. That's a lie, Taz. You weren't there. Yeah, I want it. When it says adverts coming, that's enabled. People know adverts are coming. You told me you weren't there. You told me you couldn't be bothered to get out of bed and go down there. Actually, to be fair, Dolly didn't even go to the main event because she had the nachos at the VIP night and she started feeling really, really, really rough. I don't owe him a beer. In fact, Taz doesn't drink. That's how I know that I wouldn't have buy him one, because he doesn't drink a bit. He doesn't drink. I could buy him a lemonade, could buy him a Coke. Diet, because he's diabetic. He's diabetic. He's diabetic. Yeah, he is diabetes. No, but he doesn't drink alcohol. Because when I did offer to buy him a beer at one of these things, he was like, I don't drink. My browser's being a ball ache. Hello, Windows. Trying to move OBS. Thank you. Oh, you don't drink often? But what do you drink if you don't drink often? What do you drink? No, I'm not even going to attempt that joke. No, when I offered to buy him drinks at Play Expo last year, he didn't want to have anything to drink because he wasn't drinking. Oh, you jack off into your Coke? Disgusting. Anyway, I think I should probably start. I can't have Jack and Coke because I can't have the Coke because it's got caffeine in. The hope is that with my new medication, I can start having caffeine again. But for now, I can't. So there is no caffeine. I'm caffeine free. The problem with the caffeine free stuff from both Pepsi and Coca-Cola, they have aspartame in. The only caffeine free Coke I have found that I can drink is Tesco's own. And it's not all Tesco's sell that. There's a big one in a big Tesco in Liverpool, which I went to buy some. They didn't have it. The little Tesco's near me has it. Jack and Red Cola. Never thought of that. At the moment, at the moment, this is squash. That's just squash. But what I have been drinking is rum and. So, I found that my citrus and sea salt rum goes quite nicely with dandelion and burdock. Not what I expected. I did not expect dandelion and burdock to work. But it did. I just literally gave it a go because I've made some dandelion and burdock and I was there going, why are you just capturing that? You're not supposed to be capturing. What are you capturing? I'm confused. That's supposed to be capturing a particular. That's not supposed to be capturing steam at all. That's what you're supposed to be capturing. How is he anyway? And that reminds me, I was going to install. Thunder. I know you. When you mostly game on your PlayStation, don't you? You don't actually game on the PC, do you? But you can do, but not often. There's a OBS plugin that lets you have chat float above the window. Actually, float on a. Oh my! That's weird. I just realised when he put it before. Game volume a tad loud. Okay. Wait until I'm in the game and we'll see how it is then. Or I'll just move the mic closer. Better. There's a OBS plugin that lets you float the chat above your game. Let's see how it is. So offline, I completed everything leading up to the boss. Except for, ignore that, that's the DLC, which I don't have. So I've 100%ed every level, which ended up unlocking the Dark Katana. Now that apparently does double damage. So I'm hoping that means I can beat this final boss. I have Explosive Kunai, which maybe I should change. Piercing, exploding, healing becomes more effective. Let's try that one. heavy attacks do more damage to armor, and Berserker, it hits harder with each successful melee attack. Yeah. Don't know if that means I have to do 30 hits before it works, and that one does 20, and that does 15, whatever. But yeah. Oh. Why did that just change? That's weird. It selected something you can't select. Weird. But no, I've now got the Dark Katana. Okay, enjoy your lurk, Tara. Let's keep them. The thing is, I thought I'm missing stuff. No, those you can't unlock. The last skills. Which one is it that gives me health? Make sure I've got that. Oh, okay, the right one. Night, Tara. I've unlocked the extra health, the extra cells, the extra kunai. I'm one lab key short and one outfit short, and I found out where they are by accident. So I am now going to fight this final boss and hope for the best. I'm not going to bother with any of that. I'm just going to jump to Fatal Weights. Let's see if I can finally finish this damn game. Also have a nice pink costume. Let me get to the deaths. So how many deaths have I had on this game so far? 109 times. I did figure out that some of the ones we class as deaths weren't deaths. Because I didn't technically die, I just lost health and respawned. Yeah. I'll need to probably...
Your life is over, Musashi!
Oh. Try to avoid that. There you go.
I'll kill you! Now die! To hell with you, Musashi! Damn you to hell! Your life is over, Musashi! I'll kill you!
Oop.
Behold my power! Now die!
I'm trying to avoid him. Okay, I think. Ow. No! Now that's a death.
You die! You die! You die!
Oh. A cuppa. A cuppa what? Decaf, please. Let's try this again.
To hell with you, Musashi! Damn you to hell!
Ow, you weren't supposed to hit me. You weren't supposed to hit me. I was supposed to hit
Your
you.
life is over, Musashi! Kill you!
Oh, what? I can't get to shoot down, back down in time if I do that.
Now die!
Oh, I tried to avoid him.
To hell with you,
Died again.
You die! You die! You die!
I just want to finish this game. I should probably stop doing the death thing and just get on with it. I mean, good thing is, this is charging up my abilities.
Your life is over, Musashi. I'll kill you!
Oh, I can't avoid that like by ducking.
I will die! To hell, Musashi!
How did I get hit by that? Probably should save this to next time, but heal up.
Damn you to hell!
Damn.
Your life is over, Musashi. I will die!
Oh, I'm trying to hit him.
To hell with you, Musashi.
Ah! That close!
You die! You die!
You have
You
a family
die!
wedding on the 4th of September and your dad's giving the bride away. Okay. Hopefully he's okay by then. They said there's something damaging his kidneys. While he's in, they've stopped a lot of his meds and have him on fluids. They've been testing his bloods and things are getting better. Had a camera down and ultrasound. I don't know when he's getting home. Well, September's luckily far enough away that he should be covered by then. I need to get my... Something I think I need to change. Heavy attacks do more damage to armor. He's not wearing armor, so that's no good. Don't want to gain health. Reach successful. Well, I'm not getting health orbs anyway. I'm not using healing becomes more effective. Try that.
I'll kill you! I will die! To hell with you, Musashi! Damn you to hell! Your life is over, Musashi! I'll kill you! You're finished!
Oh, that didn't work. I was hoping to hit him.
I will die! To hell with you, Musashi!
Nope, actually dead.
You die! You die!
It looks
You
better
die!
because he's not so. What are you saying about your mum? Come on, please let me beat this guy. I want to finish this game.
To hell! Your life is over, Musashi. I'll kill you.
I tell you, hit him before he hit me, and I failed.
Now die. To hell with you, Musashi. Damn you to hell!
This is great. Okay, so that's the final boss bit stage. That's not what I want to do. That one I'm trying to do. Heal up before I die. Ah, whoops.
Musashi. Your life is over, Musashi.
Ah, shit.
You die! You die! You die!
The furthest I've got so far. What difficulty am I at? Does it say? Rebuy controls, sound, graphics, languages, accessibility. Oh, difficulty is Shinobi. Apprentice, novice. Made the difficult. Let's make the difficulty a bit easier, shall we? Because apparently I was on standard. Yeah, I'm going to make it a bit easier. Is that cheating? Probably. But I'm gonna make it a bit easier. I got close. This is where I now still get defeated. I didn't even know I was.
Your life is over, Musashi.
That's good. That means you could go to Blackpool and stay at Blackpool. Or come down here.
I'll kill you! Now die!
Oh, you hit me.
To hell with you, Musashi! Damn you to hell! Your life is over, Musashi!
Oh, I probably should. I'm taking just as much damage as I was before. know. Actually, don't know. Ow. Still died. Try again.
You die! You
Even with the easier difficulty, I died. My hand's kind of hurt. I need to finish this game.
I'll kill you! Now die!
Oh, you stupid thing! Hit the guy!
To hell with you, Musashi! Damn you to hell! Your life is over, Musashi.
Doing that every time up until this level, up until this.
Behold my power! I'll kill you! Now die! To hell, Musashi!
Heal up first. Can you get down, please? Gotcha!
I see. Now that he's absorbed the Anku, Ruse isn't just immortal. He's become something even greater.
Don't give me a third part of this, boss.
Well, he might be fearless, but he still made a big mistake. He absorbed all of us into him.
Ooh.
So now, the Oboro clan is gonna keep up the fight inside him, to the very end.
I have no idea what that's supposed to be.
Sensei, that look on your face. All that hatred in your heart. It'll only ensure the cycle of vengeance never ends.
Passions.
That's why when we face down evildoers, we do it not out of hatred, but out of a sense of justice. You taught me that lesson a long time ago. There it is. That's the face of the Oboro clan leader I admire so much.
I just turned the fan up.
Now come on, Sensei. Let's teach that Reaper reject a lesson he won't forget. Come on, everyone. It's time for the big finish.
Ooh, big finish.
Die.
Oh, he said something. He didn't say, huh. He said die. The Art of Vengeance completed the game. Yay! 100% of that stage.
Ruse had finally been defeated. Thanks to Musashi's efforts, the mantle of the Grim Reaper could finally be passed on. The souls of humanity entered reincarnation. The cycle of life and death began turning once more. Through the efforts of Chio and her army of rebels, the remaining vestiges of ENE Corp were stamped out. Bittersweet reactions spread across the world as its people realized the nightmare was over. They could move on. The dark night of the world had passed. And a new light of hope dawned on humanity. Finally, the people could focus on what truly mattered.
Does that mean the dog's back?
Living not in the name of revenge or hatred, but for justice and righteousness. Living in the name of their future.
That's Captain Rykov, isn't it? Doggo! Well, I can skip this. But finally finished. Oh, T. Lopez did the music. I didn't know T. Lopez did the music. I know some people worked and I know that one. Put the sticker of that somewhere. I need to get a sticker of my logo. Where did you get your stickers done, Taz? By somewhere, I don't just mean I don't know where it is, I mean literally. It's actually next to my Insomnia 69 badge. Yeah, Taz, where did I get the stickers done? Because I could really do with some stickers. I just want to get stickers of my... Which actually has an voice actor. He has 2 lines in the whole entire thing. And... that's it. Oh, now we've got some spoilers for the DLC. Oh! Oh, was it one of those, your first batch are cheap, your next batch are more expensive things? Or literally they just went up. Normally I'd sit here and watch end credits, but... Boss rush. The lab key. Write down each boss as they appear. Aim for the fastest time possible. Access this mode, yeah. You can now play all stages in arcade mode. Aim for the top rank in each stage. I'm trying to remember where the lab is. So at least I can do the lab. Is it in ENE Corp lab, I wonder? You know what? Let's see. Yeah, there. I was literally about to Google it, so I'm going to look it and see if it's this. There we go. Oh wow, PPI. Whoa! That. He takes a lot of damage. One of those. That didn't work.
You die! You die! You die!
So he's harder than the final boss. You know what? Settings, accessibility, custom enemy damage, the lowest it can be. Enemy health, the lowest it can be. Enemy attack rate, lowest. Game over rules. Environmental damage, lowest it can be. There you go. Just gonna make it as easy as possible. At this point, I've finished the game. I just want to see if anything happens when you beat this. So. Hang on, I've got reduced damage on, and he's still doing a stupid amount of damage to me. Why aren't I throwing my kunais at him? Oh wow, that was cheating.
You die! You die! You die!
Well, that's what that does. And the boss rush is you're up against the bosses, I'm guessing. Yeah, the various bosses.
You're dead! Come on! What do you got?
What you buying? Why don't I go into that? That's funny with me. Okay. Arachno tank. Missed him. So yeah, a lot of these earlier bosses are easier than the final boss. Sushi! That's just cheating. Anyway, I did what I was meant to do. I finished the game. I have got 23 out of 29 achievements. I have 6 hidden achievements remaining. Well, 6 achievements remaining, which is one of them is to kill that Shadow Master. One's complete boss rush. One is complete S rank on all stages. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna 100% this game, but I finally finished the game. The one thing I planned to do, the one thing I was trying to do during Pride Month, I have finally managed to do. The game has been finished. I was thinking of I have been given a game to stream, and I was thinking of switching to it after I finish the game. But to be honest, I'm a bit tired. It's one where I set out to play the game, I set out to complete the game, I set out to win the game. The game has been won. So now the objective is to do something else. But that something else is going to be done next week. Next Monday, if everything goes to plan, will be more Borderlands 2 with Joe. Hopefully this time we don't keep getting it crash or drop out or come up with out of memory error. A 10 gig graphics card. Enough RAM on that card for Borderlands 2. It should never have run out of video memory. So hopefully it all works. Wednesday, I will be... Current plan is McGavison, myself, Zombie Workshop, and Benchy all playing Strange Brigade. After that finishes, the game I was given to... After we finish playing that, the game I was given to play, as long as it will be played. I said, this took a bit longer because I spent the first hour just speaking about Timeless, which was a good thing to go to. My next event is Play Expo. Thunder Phoenix's next event is formats. If you're in Liverpool or in the neighbourhood and you can't go to Play Expo Blackpool, go to formats. Thunder Phoenix has a discount code. Dolly Belladonna has a discount code. Message them. Go follow them on their streams. Ask them what their code is. They'll get a code. You get a discount code for that. I don't have a discount code for Play Expo Blackpool, but that's where I'm going. So it's one of those. I had the choice of the two. I always go to Blackpool. I'm going to Blackpool. So we're now going to do a raid out. We're going to find someone to raid. In fact, there's no finding someone to raid. We're going to raid this guy. So I'm going to ask the bot to generate a raid message while we raid Aldo Cookie. When we go over there, we've got to abuse him big time. Well, we actually did beat the final boss. So, yes, that's good. We go over there, spam that raid message or any raid message, let you know from here. Like I said, I'm guaranteed to be back on Monday. And I should be back on the next Wednesday as well. Oh, and I forgot to say, the reason why the growl emote's back is because the current Tubers High Score Challenge game is Growl. It was chosen by someone called Antaeus, who has decided to revisit it in the hope that he can do better than he did last time. So, yeah. Someone is already insisting they're going to 1cc the game. And if they do that, good on them. So, everyone, look after yourselves. Everyone take care. This was a short stream. But, you know what, some people like it quick and over with. So, I'll see you all. Whenever I started the raid. I'll see you all next time round. With however many viewers I've got. Okay. 7 is good. I miss when I used to have double figures, but that was before I got ill, and that was when COVID lockdowns were still happening. But yeah, 7's still good. So we'll go over to Aldo Cookie, we'll abuse him. Make sure you do abuse him. Ask him if he's a force. If you've not seen him, ask him why he's a force ghost. He claims he isn't, but originally the scan lines weren't that good. We'll go over there, say hi, and I'll see you all Monday. Maybe before if I get a chance to. At the moment I'm still doing housework, so yeah. Bye all, take care.